is Small Talk with Jill again, Emily. If you haven't seen the first video, 1 month and 1 day ago, that we did with Emily, I'm going to put it in the link below. Emily has put together, she likes to call the Earsaver Brigade. So Emily, give a little bit of where we started and where you are now.
Sure, just briefly, my partner and I looked for masks and we found a local seamstress, and it's one size fits all, and his was too tight and mine was too saggy. And since I always did needle work and stuff, I decided I would start looking for options for crocheted bands that would hold mine more in place. And there were four incarnations of different ear savers, or mask mates as they call them. And I found one that was kind of one size fits all, and other people started seeing it, and people I knew who worked for agencies like Springbrook and Bassett Hospital, everybody started wanting them. And so I started asking for volunteers, and I ended up with, 46 crocheters, 11 of them from this one group locally called the Chain Gang, and 20 button sewers. I reached out to you because I started getting more requests than even we could handle, and I needed more crocheters. And through your first video, we were able to come with some new local people, and also some people from Rochester and Wisconsin and Illinois who would make them and mail them to us to give away.
This is such an exciting story. Again, it was started with a need that you
Yeah.
had, but then you realized that it was a much larger need. And I'm looking, I asked in advance, Emily and I spoke, and well, we have been in continual contact since our first interview, but she put together a list of some of the agencies that are receiving these. I mean, on here, you sent them to Strong Hospital. There's a group in Strong Hospital that has it. I know that we're getting ready to send some to Lenox Hospital through
Yes.
Joan and Priya on Follow Me Friday. They've been talking about it, so they've
A
gone.
nursing home in Kansas.
Oh yeah, the nursing home in Kansas. Why don't you tell us a few? Because I'd love to hear some of these stories.
Sure. I mean, we've obviously done our local hospitals who were very happy to receive them. We've done a couple of our local nursing homes, and they've been very happy to receive them. Some of our local homes, such as Robinwood, and some of our smaller Hampshire House, some of our adult um, uh, assisted living homes, we've supplied. We've done a lot of the local community service agencies that were deemed as essential services, such as ARC and hospice and Saturday's Bread and Opportunities for Otsego, and the Family Resource Center. And then we've done some businesses such as Amphenol in Sydney, and even small places, Green Earth and Latte Lounge, and
Grocery
pizzerias.
stores. You're doing
But
grocery
we've been surprised. We've supplied 2 Amish grocery stores locally. That was very interesting, and they were very appreciative of what we did, as long as we crocheted in subdued colors. So that was fun. Burger King, Dollar Tree, Aldi's, Price Chopper, Walmart. We've hardly had anybody say no. We just don't know where they are, because I'm at higher risk, so I can't go out and go door to door, and a lot of these places are closed. And so we're trying to now find contacts of businesses and agencies and places that could use these.
Now, is that anywhere in the U.S.?
Well, mailing becomes a problem. Some of the ones that we've sent away were connections through connections, and so they have paid the postage.
So Emily, I'm looking here, and to date, you've done 3,991. Well, the Earsaver Brigade has done 3,991, and that's not counting the ones in the works.
Right.
So where are we at now? What do you need, or how can people help? Give us some direction.
I think I have enough crocheters to supply local needs, and I think I have enough button sewers, although I keep asking the same people over and over. Buttons are hard to come by. 1-inch buttons are still kind of challenging to come by. So I'm always taking donations of 1-inch buttons. Um, but right now we're just at the point where we've met 4,000 needs, and we can't get out to see what businesses and agencies might need these, whether they be gas stations or pizzerias or social services, or we don't have those contacts. And so we're looking for places that, before we get exhausted and disband, would be interested in receiving some of these.
And they can contact you via.
Yes, they can contact me through my email at Philly, Phillie, at Oneonta, Oneonta.edu.
And we'll also put that below. So you'll get to see the link of how to make them and
Mhm.
her first video that we did. And also we'll put her email below. So now, if other areas want to learn how to make them to serve their area, is there something that you can do to help get them started to make their
Yes,
own
if
blade?
they send me an email, I have a set of directions. I have a sample video that I didn't make, but I amended the directions for amending it. Some general advice on what kind of thread to use to sew on buttons, that kind of stuff. I have sent those to other places already. Um, what I think has been really amazing in all of this, Jill, is
Besides you?
besides, besides me, I'm only amazing because I have these wonderful people who have just stepped up and keep donating more and more of their time. I mean, my chain gang alone, I had to beg them to take 2 skeins of yarn from me. So these 11 ladies are using up all of their own supplies and giving me a little cash and giving me whatever buttons they can scrounge. um, all of these people. I have, an 11-year-old sewing on buttons for his scout badge. I have a 90-year-old neighbor who's probably done 3 or 400 and is grateful because she can't leave her house at all. And just what it does for me and what it does for the community, and the looks on the faces that I'm hearing about and that I see when we drop them off, and people are putting them on immediately and saying, "Ah, you know, I can't, we're not saving lives, but we're sure making people feel a lot better."
What will be fun is, if anybody has received one of these, if they could take a picture and send it to us. It
That
would
would
be
be fun.
nice to not only show Emily, but show everybody who has actually put their love into making these. So if you want to send one, again, take the picture, and should we have them email it to you, Emily?
Whatever works.
You can email it, you can send it to the email on this channel, or to me at Small Talk, or you can send it to Emily, but we'd love to see you using the ear savers.
In
So Emily,
fact, most of my helpers have started just like me to carry a few in their purse, and wherever we go, people are saying, "Oh wow, where can I get one of those?" And we give them one. This has been happening all the time to many of us.
and I know you're really conscious about sanitizing, and so when you're passing them over, I know it's a.
They've all been sprayed.
Yeah, Emily, I am still in awe. I think I said that countless times on our
Oh
very first
my,
interview. The people that are a part of this, I
amazing.
just think are absolutely, truly amazing. And this story is an important story, and I'm happy that I can be a part of it. And I'm getting the other half of the ones that are going to Lenox Hospital in New York
Thank you.
City. And is there anything else that you want to tell? We have people's attention. What else? Is there anything else you want to share?
I just want to share about how good it feels to do any part of this, whether you're crocheting or sewing on buttons, or you're one of my runners to deliver because I can't. Um, we feel so helpless in times like this, and this is one of the ways that we can really feel like we're making a difference.
You are making a difference. You are making a difference. And everyone that's been a part of this, Thank you so much. I'm so proud to call you my friend. You continue to be well. Be safe. We're still transitioning into some
Yes.
new phases of whatever this new norm is, but let's keep up with the ear savers. Thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you, Jill.